Call the meeting to order. Start by saying the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
She's just passing the minutes out. Give everybody a few minutes to look at them.
How are you, sir? Yes.
It'll come back around.
Please explain this to me. What are you throwing at me? Hey, I question wristbands too.
Never mind.
So if they can get in with the wristbands, but they can't go to reference, they gotta pay the okay, I just want to be clear. I'm Margaret. Okay, that's two for two people.
I read the law.
Anybody need to sign?
Yeah, down this way. These girls down there, man. Down there. They're down there. Yes, I guess. Right behind you. That girl sign in.
Right there.
Behind you, Larry.
Hey, 7:33, let's roll.
Well, if people would listen, I said it'll take 5 minutes to look at the minutes since it just got handed out. But everybody's been talking.
Here it is.
Larry, Brad needs to sign it, thank you. Richie. I'll get you just a second. 2 more minutes, Ron. 2 more minutes.
20 seconds.
We actually had an amendment on page 2 at the bottom, under Dean, where it says discussion was also held regarding the use of fairgrounds at no cost. It's supposed to be the fairgrounds, not including buildings. And that would be on a case-by-case basis, not a blanket statement.
That's correct, because we talked about him making a price for the bathroom and stuff.
Yeah, I just
Thanks,
missed
sir.
that piece in here.
I know we were
The sheet.
Everybody had enough time to look at the minutes and read any questions?
Motion to approve.
Motion made by Larry, second by Jason to approve the minutes. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carries. Treasurer's report. Any questions?
I never followed up. Did the lines die
the arcade guy ever sent a check in to you?
I've not seen it.
Really?
But I don't see I don't see the checks. Tina just writes them and then she tells me what they're for.
Did you
So
talk
that's
to
a
him,
Tina
Paul?
question.
Yeah, I did talk to him. He said he was totally fine doing that over the phone, so I was just seeing if it actually.
Would that go into
Similar
the
parking.
pay for the parking rent?
Yeah, it's parking rent.
Y'all know, then the last thing we had is the checks that you gave us. That's the only last deposit I made.
Did the hound dog guy was supposed to drop a check off his stock today? Well, he told me he did.
Oh, for
He told me he did.
I don't know.
Okay.
what's it for?
Hound,
Hound
National Hound Association.
Yeah, there's a check on Tina's desk for camping and building rent or something.
How much?
Is that
How
right?
much? Do you know? Did you look at it?
Well, it was a lot, like 5,000 something, I think.
That'd be with the
3,000,
camping
5,000.
then.
It's sitting on there on Tina's desk.
Okay.
We'll get it out.
See if it's item.
That way we can.
I'll just make sure. He told me he dropped off
Yeah,
stock
there's
today.
for sure a
Okay.
check to be deposited, but
We can clarify it.
And another guy asked me, so we had another, Mikey, I was out there the other day, Wynn sent in another $2,500. Sorry. Or I think it was 25 or 2. He said he sent in, so 25.
Yeah.
And he was, basically he had asked me to make sure, I didn't see it in the regular, that was to be put in that rabbit barn fund and then allocated how,
well, I know Tina told me that she got a check from Win Waste and she called them, she didn't want before, and they said they accidentally donated twice, and they told her just to put it into the general fund, so she did. So
well,
I guess you guys
because I
can
was just talking to
decide.
Mikey, the guy who's in charge of giving me the money, he requested that it goes directly to the kids. He said this was not intent to pay the electric bill to fair.
Right.
So I said, I'll
Right,
take
yeah,
that.
so it's just in the donation fund.
It's
to
just in the
whatever-
general fund right
Yeah.
now.
I mean, she just said, we didn't put it in like to Melissa's fund, but I mean, it's just in checking the regular check.
Right, the intent was to go into that fund.
It's in the general fund right now. All we gotta do is move it.
Okay, I'll talk to him and I'll say it can't be moved to the where he wants it. I mean, that's.
No, I said it can be.
No,
Okay.
he just,
Okay.
so Tina put it into that account, so if you want it moved,
I
then
think
all
that's
we
what
have to
Dean's
say
got.
is.
Dean's got
I
it on
have it
his
down
part of
because
his
she told me
agenda.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no,
Yeah.
No, it
Somebody
can't.
else.
Yeah, it can't be moved.
all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any other questions? Motion to approve the treasurer's report.
Motion.
Motion by Dean. Need a second.
Second.
Over motion, he seconded.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Either way.
Voices are carrying.
Yeah, you're all right.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carries. Brad.
First one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, schedules for the sheriff's department is about the same as last year. I just had a few questions for the board. One is the big question is the gates, the Broadway gate and the livestock gate. Are they shutting down at 10 p.m.?
I would like for the livestock.
Yeah, we'd like to see the livestock gate to 11.
To 11.
Till at 11?
Yep.
Okay, what about the Broadway?
That's the same.
They'd have to stay the same.
Till the square dance was
Yeah.
The square dance ain't over till midnight. Last year, they shut them down at 10 o'clock, and it caused a lot of confusion. So I'm trying to get the confusion
Well-
straightened out here.
Well, how about
So,
livestock?
listen, I've got a deputy on the gate until midnight. If that's what you want, that's what you get.
Yep. Yep.
Till midnight.
Yep.
If he's there, I think that's
You
great.
want him on till midnight
Yep.
at each gate?
The livestock at least till 11, but if you want to just keep it at the same time, that's good.
Well, you could do the
It's not my,
Broadway.
it's not my question.
Broadway, he could,
Well,
they could shut the tickets down, and he could just let people out, know what I'm
Right.
saying? You can do that.
he just watches for vandal and for the trouble that gets down.
Well, you look for people getting in free as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let nobody in, but they can.
Okay? All right, so midnight?
Yeah.
Yep.
Midnight on all gates.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That would save them people have to walk the junction to get home.
Yeah, half of us in the corner of Morello.
Curfew still at 12:30?
Yes.
That's what it says in the book.
Yes.
Okay. It will be enforced, just let you know. Who's my Derby chairman?
Dean?
Okay, Dean. Aaron Anderson?
Yes.
Did we send him a letter last year?
I give it all to Baker and he was supposed, and I.
Okay, I do not want that guy in the Derby. He's the one that caused the ruckus last year, so he's
Yeah.
banned.
Yeah.
And I think in your policy, you have to send them a letter telling them if they're banned. So, that Derby will not start if he's in the lineup, because he caused a commotion last year.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
Yes, I was there. Yep.
Okay. That's clear, Derby. I got permission from the chairman to go ahead and redesign the parking lot out there. I'm going to just put some rows in. So I'm working on that. Trying to cause the headache out there. Do we have an arcade this year? No arcade for kids?
He never came back.
Okay. So biggest complaint from I heard last year was that they wanted us to enforce the parking from Sunday into Monday. A lot of people leave their cars in from Sunday. I can show you the list of license plates I ran last year. I do not want to do that again.
Right.
So how do we enforce it?
Well, I
You
know.
talk about inside without parking time?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because you get a lot of vehicles left over from
Well, yeah,
Sunday.
they pull them in Sunday and then they'll never leave.
And I was
I don't
handed
know.
almost 2 pages of license plates last year to run.
And,
Gotta utilize my-
and I had to do a fight with a bunch of people. Majority of the people had their stickers and they refused to put them in their car because I was like, it's a race day.
So that reminds me, I have a deputy at the gate, livestock gate on Monday from 8 to 4. And that's all he's pretty much ordered to do is tell people get their parking pass on the windshield.
Yep.
Not stuck, and I told him if he stick it on there for him.
Yep.
Yeah, I know they were doing that last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I know one thing nobody mentioned, we've got a new area this year out by the track on the west end, north side. It's going to be a handicap. It's a concrete slab. It should be painted with the blue and the wheelchair.
okay.
They're not allowed nothing but wheelchairs in there. No strollers or none of that.
Who's going to enforce that?
Well, I guess whoever goes by and sees it.
It ain't gonna work.
If you got, I mean, if you guys.
The handicap's not gonna be able to see anyways. We put a great big pile of dirt this tall so they don't run into people. So they're gonna just be staring at dirt anyway. So that's not gonna work.
But it's there.
Okay. Any ideas, any complaints for me? If your board members have a complaint about a deputy, please approach me first. Let me handle it.
Do you want to slap them out of them?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Come to me. I think everybody has my cell phone here.
Yep.
I'll give it to you. Please call me first. Let me handle it. I'll be on the grounds at 8 o'clock in the morning until probably about 9, and I'll have a supervisor probably there throughout the evening.
I need
So,
to Brad.
Okay. Any questions, concerns?
Is the
Comments?
hourly rate the same as last year?
Hourly rate, it's $50 an hour for a deputy.
Okay.
50 an hour. It's 500 for mine. I'm just kidding.
That ain't bad for a week.
That's right. Anything else for the sheriff's office?
I do.
Sure.
Do you know who I should contact about Kids Day and their sponsorship? I haven't had much luck. with my
Michaela.
call.
Michaela is your contact person. 342-4123. Got that?
Yeah.
And if you can't, call me and I'll get it to you.
Okay.
Anything else? Thank you.
Yep,
Yeah,
thank you.
thanks, Brad.
Julie's next, but I don't see her. Melissa?
Yes. We bought gates, we're buying gates for different livestock species, and the fans for different species. I'm gonna work on a project, I asked Dean about it, about the audio, some of the sound system, we're gonna try to purchase some stuff for that. I talked to the 250th Celebration Committee that's on the internet, the commissioners pointed me in that direction. And I talked to Ryan Solomon before that, and he was okay with it, so I hope it's okay. I got $600 worth of banners donated, and they're supposed to come next week so we can donate or decorate each building red, white, and blue. They look like half moons, so 3x5 and 4x6s. So I'm excited about that. Nothing else that I can touch base with, but let's make this fair look really nice so people come.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Is everybody okay with that idea? Decorate the buildings?
I love it.
Okay. Like I said, I got them free. I talked to the guy for about 30 minutes. I think he just wanted me to shut up and donate it to me. But
I'm sure he did.
You know, hey, I got them, so now I got to get them up. But I think they look really wonderful, and I think we can make this place look really nice for the 250th celebration.
Why do you
So we
think
can
I ever
reuse them
painted?
the year after. You know, everybody likes seeing red, white, and blue.
Good, good job.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's funny. Nope, good deal.
Yeah, there's the rest of them there.
Is that it, Melissa?
Yes, that's it.
Jessica? Michelle?
I don't have too much. Our t-shirt sale is up and going, which Jess, I should put that on our Junior Fair Board Facebook page. If you want to share that on the fair page from there or something, you can snag it that way. But we will take pre-orders through next, like to the end of day next Wednesday, so we can order them on Thursday.
Pick them up at the junior fair board
And then
office.
the Fair Board when they get to the fairgrounds. Yeah, yeah. But otherwise, I don't have too much. What am I not thinking of?
Booth, oh, we're going to talk about that.
About what?
The booth decorations, the schedule.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to cover that when you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, or we'll talk.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Fair booth setup. But otherwise, I think we're okay. We'll see.
Do you have the numbers on how many pins are for different species?
We're still trying to clean up entries from last week, so I'm hoping to have them here certainly before this weekend.
Okay.
Yes.
If you guys have any work night duties that you need the kids to work on, let us know, because they'll be coming down to do work night.
It's still Thursday, correct?
No, whatever.
We're flexible whenever.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it? Shit, we're out of here. Seriously? Mr. Skinner, Livestock Sale Committee.
Sale committee's working on a couple records requests, and we don't have anything beyond that to report. Laura? Nothing?
I don't have anything today. I can come up with something, but I don't have anything.
Thank you.
Take a shower.
Go Committee.
We met, we ordered the packs, they'll be coming in here directly.
They're in the office.
There we go. And, we got a list of stuff we have to build. Me and Jason's supposed to be building the obstacle course thing bigger. We did finally get a list on that. They're talking about canceling the rate of gain if everything goes good this year and we continue on with the picture taking things instead of the ear tags. We only had 7 kids fill up the gates this year for the Rady game, so if you're not gonna tag in, nobody's gonna show up. Just do it. Pretty much other than that, it's good to me.
Flip the page and we get to rapids.
Okay, so the rabbits we had tag in out of the Southeastern Hunting and Fishing Club, and that was really nice and smooth. There was 159 pins. We tagged in a lot of rabbits. The grant stuff is completed. They sent me one thing. I got to fill out one more paperwork form, and then that should be done. Everything else has been submitted last Thursday.
All right, we'll start around the table on old business. Yes. Larry.
I suppose it could be old business. Everybody's heard, along with the 250 celebration, we're having a display of flags in the Grange. It's going to be from the first flag to today's flag. And they're supposed to be on poles and stuff. We're going to get that set up. That's all I got.
Clay? Tondra already gave her.
I mean, I probably.
Tondra already gave her.
I'm sorry, but I'm still looking for some people. I need about 12 people for the gates. I'm real close. Anybody has time to work one, please call me. But other than that, I'm pretty close. That'd be old business.
I don't know, old business, new business, I'm gonna say old business. We're down there painting the bleacher stuff, so if anybody wants to come tomorrow about 7 a.m., we want to get that finished up so we get the new bleachers put on.
I'm not retired yet.
I know. I'm looking for
Coma.
helpers.
I know.
Holding out.
Right.
Man, I guess this one's going to old business. This is them 2 contracts I was to make up, one for the car barn and one for the red building. And I made them up. It does stay on there. You know, if you want restrooms, you'll have to rent them separate. So
That's everything that we talked about. You just got to draw back.
it's just all there, and you know, I mean, if you want to look at them, because I guess we've got to prove them, but yeah. So but that was done last meeting, and I was supposed to pick them up, so I did. And that's all I have on there.
Ashley, old business.
No.
Kenny.
Well, I don't know, this might be old. This is Coleman's list he gave me for golf carts. And I added another for the janitor, put them up to 2, and
Okay.
for the trash. They
How
called
many
me.
How many rate? Oh, go ahead, sorry.
They called me today, and so I went ahead and ordered a total of 30.
Okay.
We got
You
24
got that
and
under,
6.
Dean, and you got that under new business, the trash,
The golf carts? What now?
the trash girl.
Oh.
No, that's all right. I mean, you know, he called, said nobody replied to him or nothing.
No, but I mean, with
He
that was
said
the one we did,
26.
right?
Yes.
On the bid line?
Yeah.
But the janitors need 2, and so do the
Somebody
trash
help recruit. Yeah.
people, so. Which is 6 trucks.
Recent.
There'll be somebody that's got missed out or something, so. That's 10 less than last year. And Drakey has the ice contract again. Nobody showed any interest in it, so we renewed it. That's already sent it to
The
us.
carts are all done and like no one has called this.
No, they'll be here. Like,
Okay,
I
good.
did. That's
I just make sure I
today.
didn't have to do a final thing. Okay, good.
Oh, you talked to them?
Yeah. I don't know whether this is old or new, but I'm gonna tell you what it is. Kelly Neal, Larry, wants to set up with Senior Day and give her information about AARP. You got anywhere you put her?
I'll find the spot.
I'm gonna give you her phone number.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done. See y'all later.
Joe.
No.
No.
No. Rob?
No.
Jason? New business, start again.
I guess it's old and new. Fair books are done. I apologize, they were supposed to be here tonight, but UPS has me at a whim. But I did stay under budget. It's 88 pages this year. We ordered 1,100 copies. I went on fairbookohio.org. Muskingum County only orders 1,500, and they're quite a bit bigger than us, so that's what I'll base it off of. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it, so I'm sure you'll find mistakes, but whatever. So it's built from the ground up, though. So advertising, real quick. Tina Edwards reached out to me for radio ads. Did you want me to handle the Gun Bash ads as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we were kind of thinking about doing a little bit more digital geo-tracking. So basically, like if you go to a gun website or you click on a fishing tournament nearby, we're going to kind of try to swoop those people in and catch it.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I think that's really great. And then also T100 is $900, so I'll go over that $5,000 that we agreed to, but it's also including the Gun Bash. So I just want to make sure that that's okay. Yeah. Sure.
So we tried radio stuff with different things. Where do you feel that $900 invested more in like a media type? I mean, I know people listen to radio, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure you hear it and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy tickets. You know, I mean, I don't know if like a targeted ad might. If we could throw $900 more bucks at a targeted ad, would it give us more bang for your buck?
T100's here all week. Yeah, and not take their $900?
Well,
I mean, we pay.
So
Yeah,
like
but I'm
next-
saying they're here all week. You're not gonna give them $900 to advertise?
well,
I mean, I don't know.
I'll finish real quick.
Okay, sorry.
So I do think that we probably need to update our advertising. I just didn't have enough time because like I said, with the fair books this year, it was like 30 hours of work. So I didn't have enough time to really dive deep into advertising. I think Facebook marketing and the digital marketing is a better bet. A lot of people don't listen to regular radio anymore. They listen to XM, Spotify, whatever. So next year I would like us to consider doing something different when I have a little bit more experience. But like, for example, like the fair book rules, which I know I had to adjust a couple different times, but they had over 12,000 hits on it, and that was from free advertising. And mostly were women in their 35 to 45 age range, and you can see that on Facebook. So I think with giving away the two family packs as well, maybe 3 family packs, I think that we're gonna really see a difference in advertising this year. That's all I got.
Larry?
I don't have
New
much.
business. Clayton, new business.
Yep. I've got quite a few calls with the 2% add-on from the livestock sale committee. And I was just asking the board, is that something we vote on, or we don't have no right to vote on that, or is that something that gets approved and done? And I mean, if people don't know what you guys do with the money and they don't know what goes on, so maybe that's why I'm getting the calls, and I had to ask about it because I've been asked several times about it.
It is not fair board business, it's sale committee business.
You guys aren't a part of our fair board though at all?
No, they're a committee of the fair board.
No, they're a
If we're
separate
a committee,
committee.
does that mean that you gotta come back?
They're like a business
To get
on their
approved?
own.
We come back to you on rules.
So because
Fair rules.
they have a separate EIN, so that means that anything that has to do with a livestock sale, technically they own, and we would go to them and say, we recommend this for the sale, but they would be the final say in that. And then because we run the show, if they want changes to the show rules, like the weights and stuff, then they would come to us and say, this is what we are recommending, and then we would have the final say in the show side, whereas they have the final say in the sales side. Is that right? That's the way I understood it.
People just need to understand that.
Yeah,
And-
explain what the 2% though is going to, because it said building, it said
That
upgrade.
2% is here.
But I thought the fair board was supposed to do the buildings and stuff. I mean, this is what I'm being told, so I gotta ask questions. If I don't, I'm not doing a good job.
We have a contract between the two of us. Okay, so we have a signed contract that states what they will do for their money, okay?
Okay.
And then we have an agreement that we can, or they can at any time, come back and renegotiate that contract. But it's an ongoing contract until one of us has to renegotiate it.
Are they asking us to renegotiate then, or that?
Pardon me?
No.
And that
It's just renewing, self-renewing.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of calls too myself, and I think I think you guys do a phenomenal job handling our sale. We don't want to mess with that. I have a really hard time as a family member, a dad, a board member, saying, you're a nonprofit and you do great with that. If I look at a nonprofit and you got $100,000 at the end of the year, yes, you contribute to this and that or whatever. Okay, in an account that you collected from our kids, right? I understand that. But again, my perception of the fair, again, I'm appreciative of what you do. You don't have to glare at me, Mike. But again, when you're taking more from a kid to do buildings and stuff like that, I feel that that's the responsibility.
I don't
of the fair.
think you understand.
They're about to take more.
And
To say $100,000 is just throwing something out. An $800,000 sale at an average of 4% commission is $32,000.
I'm saying 100.
Not 100.
I didn't say per year.
You said 100.
In an account, I said, Mike, you've had over $100,000 in an account like 2 years ago, which is fine.
I don't know where we have $100,000 in the account. It's probably laying in an account with checks out against it.
All I'm saying is I thought it was the responsibility of the fair board to take care of the grounds and stuff without taking from Johnny's kid over there another. I just have a hard time doing that. That's all I'm saying. It's my opinion, and I'm allowed to say that, and you're allowed to state your opinion. But once you start something by taxing a kid more, they're never coming back. And then we have been part. Yeah, they are. It's 2%.
Okay, I think let's go back to
You don't even know what the 2% is.
Let's look at a little bit of history here, guys. What it was is they were donating before we had a contract. They were donating from that funds. Okay, before we had this contract, back to the building fund. Okay, and they kept that in there.
we help pay every time. So this is the 1% has been on there for 38 years. That's where the 1%. When you built the new Coliseum, Jake Stenson would come and see me. I would write the check for whatever the percentage of that building fund, hand it to Jake. It went to pay for that Coliseum.
That's the whole reason the champions are charged more was
correct.
To pay for the brand new Coliseum back in 2000.
I mean, that's how that started.
But
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I didn't see a check this year from the.
You have $38,000 worth of gates that we have given.
But did you do it in the past? You just said the 1% was for that. Now where's that 1% going for?
It sits in an account, and then we have used it for other things. How do you have your gates? You have your gates. You have all this stuff. When you need something, the wash rack. We gave $7,000 last year for the wash rack.
I understand that. I'm just saying, you just said 1% was initiated for
It
this.
is for
the building's paid off. The building was paid off. I know. The building was paid off, and you're still taxing the kid for the building that property taxes came along. They were supposed to be
They're still using it.
short term. Okay, I'm against adding more money, taking more money away from the
here's
kid.
the thing. If a person knows that they are not going to be taxed on the add-ons, so what they're going to do, they're going to come in and they're going to buy a pig for $200, and then they're going to say, I donate $1,000 to Johnny's Pig. So now your sale is going to be a $50,000 sale, and your add-ons are going to be over $800,000.
I think it's the other way around. I think everyone's going to be smart enough to say, we're not going to take any more money away from the kid. We're going to give the sale $100, and Johnny, here's $500 on the side.
And that's
Good luck.
fine.
But I think that's a risk you go back. I mean, okay.
Do you just want to do away with add-ons in general, though?
tried.
We try. I mean, why don't you guys just say no add-ons, and that would alleviate this whole entire.
That's a thought.
And that would push more people towards the sale.
Yes.
No, what has happened with these add-ons lately, it used to be we did not do add-ons. But what has happened is somebody comes in and I have $1,300 to spend. So what I'm going to do, instead of bidding on Johnny's Pig and spending it on 3 kids, I'm taking my $1,300 and I'm giving it to 10 kids.
Yeah. Is there a problem with that?
Yes, because that's now become
You said no, she said yes.
It is when people keep doing it.
I mean, I know a couple of buyers that do spread their love pretty evenly around this fair. Sorry. And they do add-ons, and I mean, they were asking me, well, where is this 2% going? I mean, one's a family member. They spend quite a bit of money at this fair. And I'm not talking about my in-laws, if that's what you're thinking. I'm talking more about
The
my
2%
sister.
is going in the building fund.
This year. For the livestock
And then a
facilities.
check is wrote to.
No, so when you need something bought, or the wash rack, or something that, like that, you come and they ask us, we need this money for so-and-so. We gave $7,000 to the wash rack. We give something every year. We donate every year.
For an example, our Hulk gates, they're getting very old. We weld on them every year. That's where that money comes from.
Okay.
Right. You know what I mean?
Did you get new Hulk gates? Are you asking for new
Well,
gates
that
next year?
the new Hulk gates, the Hulk gates we have right now would be $350,000 now. So it's no different. It's no different than we should just charge a gate just so we break even at our fare. Is what you guys are saying.
No, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? It's non-profit, I get it, but if you've got a purpose for what the money's for. So I'm saying, like our good show ring we had, 4 or 5 years ago, it's $30,000 that come out of that account. The wash rack, I mean, on and on.
2 different years.
Two different years.
2 different years we use money for an ad.
You know, I don't want to take no money from kids, don't get me wrong, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think
we
bought
could just
scales.
make it to where we break
use
even in the
that
fair and
money
take a
for
loan out
anything
there
in the
too.
facility.
I know, I think you just have to think about, when you say, when it really wasn't discussed, it was almost snuck in until somebody mentioned it. That you were
Well,
saying, when
just- it
parents
went up-
ask questions, I think it's
Yeah,
okay.
no, they need to answer if someone asks. It went up 1% in 30 years.
If the pain in the butt
And it's
though
just
is
an add-on.
add-ons, let's just stop the add-ons.
Well, we tried.
I mean, you just say no add-ons.
That's easier said than done.
Yes.
That's a threat.
Yes. Yeah, that's.
I mean, lots of people in this room perceive things as threats that are
No,
not.
no add-ons, saying no add-ons is a threat to the buyer.
And
I can tell you this, Westerman's won't give $1 then. Westerman's gives add-ons across the board. If you take away from saying no more add-ons, I promise you, Westerman's are gone.
It's a
So
threat.
the 10 grand that Westerman's gives, it gets spread all the way around for the rabbits, the pigs, the chickens, the goats, the cattle, everybody. They get 10 grand a year as an add-on.
As does my sister
to-
and her husband.
Okay,
More than that.
but what I'm getting at is, if you tell them that you have to come down here and buy something, because the reason they went to the add-on is because Susie didn't get, her kid didn't get any money out of Western. She's worked there for 15 years. They bought these 3 animals over here, didn't have enough money left over for Susie's animal, so she went in and raised, holy fuck. That's the truth.
I mean, that does happen. Snyder-
That's exactly
Snyder's
what
Law is
happened.
in the same boat because all their workers have animals, and they're like, well, if we try to get this kids, then we have a problem getting this kids, and then it causes problems with their employees.
It's weird. But like I said, like all our gates are getting old. I mean, they're getting old. I mean, it's a 2-sided sword, but it's.
Okay.
I mean, 1% in 30 years.
Yeah, the question's been answered.
Yeah.
Answered it.
I mean,
And
just explain
and
what's
at
out
the
there
end
now.
of the day, if you accept add-ons, somebody has to collect them. Somebody
They don't
has to
get
ledger
collected.
them. Somebody has to redistribute them.
I know. I get it.
And that all costs money.
Well aware.
And we got by lawyers and people.
How much money did we spend on a printer last year just to rent it to print the sale?
It's 860 or 880.
Yeah.
So it's a 1% increase, it's not
For the
very
week.
much.
But I'm just on that committee.
No, there was never anything on the add-ons, was there?
1%
There
for
was one
30 years.
1%.
Now it's 2.
There wasn't listed anywhere that was I think it was because it's in here.
I'm good, I just want to get an answer to the question, that's all.
Conner, new business. New business, Conner, it's your turn. Say no. Coleman.
New business. No, I think they got it. That was it.
All right, new business.
Holy shit. Okay. No. Greg. Donna. You're not your brother. There's a bunch of GFI outlets against the railroad tracks, like a bunch of them that are bad.
In pedestals?
Yes. What is it? Numbers
89, starts at 89, that pole, from that pole down
down to Russell World.
west to the next pole.
every pedestal down through there and
We
ground
replaced
ball.
some of those last year, two or three of them down through there, right through there.
They're out.
Yeah, something's going on. Well, so we got. And, you want to bring up the housing side? Okay, that's it.
Dean.
All right, well, I know Coleman kind of brought up about wind waste. Mike did contact me too, and it was about the money, the 2,500 they duplicated. He does want it to go to the building thing where Melissa was doing that, so that, you know, so that they'll get their name out there on something, just same thing he told Coleman.
Okay, so all we need for that is just a motion so that I can just
And I make a
transfer
motion
it
that we
from-
move that money to that.
To the.
Yeah.
Either that or give it back.
Yeah.
Motion by Dean, we got a second?
Yep.
Second by Coleman.
That's just somebody else telling Tina something.
I know,
Tina just wrote
it's
down
not,
what they told
it's
her.
not big.
Yeah, we just move it to where you got.
Yeah, just move it to where.
Motion been made to move the money from the general fund back to the restroom fund. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carries.
So Ryan did bring up, I mean, the National Helm Association, okay, they're not gonna be here this year like they was gonna book it. Now they're looking at 28, but they wanna do a youth thing this year. And, you know, later on. That's why I want to clarify that in the minutes, what that said, because they'll probably rent the building and it could be the same thing as what they did before. And, I mean, the whole ground, you know, could be campers, could be shower houses, we need to be discussing that.
Right. But he wants, like I don't know if we can do it, but he really wants us to, tomorrow morning, give him a price to send into the Howdog Federation.
I think we need to research that a little bit.
That way we know exactly what
Yeah,
money.
you're talking 28, so you're gonna have an increase in.
I know, well, he's talking about 1-2 this year for youth later on.
Oh.
Here
They
after.
want a price for this year again?
Yes, yes, and you'll have one for next year, because he said he's looking at a youth fund, having youth here instead of all the adults. Helm Association.
Like in a couple months?
Yes. Yeah.
Would be the same.
Yeah. So, and I gave you the two contracts I made up.
I guess there's a board and they want to discuss.
Yeah.
So they can book it. I told them I don't know if I can have it.
They actually moved to Illinois. They booked 20.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He said to Illinois, so that, you know. I mean, we just have to make sure it's going to be the same as what we're charging to somebody else, or, you know. I mean,
what more they
not-
wanting for this one?
she's not getting the shower house. Sure, she gets the camper land, she gets all the campers, you know, and vendors, but we gotta make sure. We're not, you know, this is somebody else. Okay. So I just brought about the two contracts, okay? And I did pass out to everybody this contract, which was sent to me, by the lady that did it on FFA alumni.
Right.
Yeah. So, and they wanted every board member to read this and understand this, built this contract between the Ag Society and FFA alumni. Yeah. If you want to read it, you can read it there. This was done between 20 and 21, even though this is not signed here. Ron Baker signed it. John Lindsay signed it. I think Tondra brought it back down. Was you the one that brought it down, Tondra?
Yeah, I went through John Lindsay signed it.
Yeah.
So I don't know
So,
if
you wanna-
it's
Because it actually says the responsibilities of that building is the Perry County Ag Society. Anything done to that building is the Perry County Ag Society. Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
That makes it
yeah. So.
I read it.
You want to
Read it.
out? Read
That's
it, I
there.
read it. Come on. So, you know, it's regarding, you know, and not one board member can change this agreement. I mean, president or vice president or livestock, they can't tell you, you know, hey, you can do that building. If this contract is changed, it has to be changed by the FFA alumni and the Perry County Ag Society. That's what it says right in the contract. And right now it says, this agreement is set forth guidelines, provisions, responsibilities, and requirements for the use and maintaining of the FFA building, as referred to as the Junior Fair Building Office. This agreement by no means covers the cost of the use of the facility. This agreement supersedes all prior oral and written agreement statements regarding specific subject matter hereof. No society representative has the authority to waive or enter into any other agreement or arrangement contrary to the guidelines, provisions, requirements, and or restrooms of the policy. Yeah, sorry. Read it.
Of this policy without the express written approval by the Perry County Agricultural Society's Board of Directors. The Perry County Ag Society shall be responsible for all repairs, replacements, and maintenance of the aforementioned building exterior, including doors, door hardware, roof siding, etc., and interior HVAC, plumbing, ceilings, floor, and wall coverings, etc., due to normal use and wear. As a result, the Perry County Agricultural Society will maintain complete control of the aforementioned building, including but not limited to use as well as rentals of the building. All income generated through the rental of the building will be revenue of the Perry County Agricultural Society. These funds will be used to offset building maintenance, insurance, and operating costs. The Perry County Agricultural Society will notify the FFA alumni and the Junior Fair Board, Jessica Rocky, prior to committing any extended use or rental of the building. The FFA alumni, along with the Junior Fair Board, will maintain priority concerning the use of the building for meetings, Junior Fair Board meetings, as well as Junior Fair Board office use during the Perry County Fair. The FFA alumni and Junior Fair Board will notify, schedule all building activities, meetings, etc. with the Perry County Agricultural Society at least 30 days prior to the event. FFA alumni acknowledges receipt from Perry County Agricultural Society and has read and fully understands all guidelines, requirements, restrictions, and provisions set forth in such facilities agreement, and will in all respects fully and timely comply with Perry County Agricultural Society's facilities agreement and such guidelines, provisions, requirements, and restrictions as may be added and or removed from this facilities agreement. All added and or removed provisions, requirements, restrictions will be deemed valid if and only if agreed to and recorded by both parties.
And the president of FFA alumni is Jordan Lindsay, if you want to talk to him. So, Jordan.
So what's the issue?
Just that, I mean, if we're going to change anything, locks or doors, the fair board has to be the one.
We did that.
Yeah. When did we do that?
We just put these locks on the door, didn't we? Door locks. Fix the doors for you.
Yeah.
So
Did we fix the
All
door lock?
18 board members have to
Can you
vote
fix
on
the
that.
doorknob
On the SFA building.
on the main door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my keys don't.
No, I don't think that's what that
Uh,
We all 18 here?
No.
Well, they'll take care of it. I mean,
When anything gets done to that building, it has to be brought to the Ag Society. Okay. And
okay.
so nothing's been brought to the Ag Society about doing anything other than the restroom renovations. That was brought today.
About doing what?
Yep. Do
Hey, to the
maintenance.
bill. To the bill.
Maintenance has to be recorded for the bill.
She just, well, no, if Scott's doing it, but
Well,
if
Scott.
if we're not doing it, if Scott's our person.
Yeah, we're not gonna harm anybody else. Scott takes care of it.
Scott,
Ain't a big deal.
what the hell are we talking about?
I know.
I'm not.
Just tell me.
You
It's a
keep looking at me,
contract
but I
here
don't know what you're
between
asking.
with them.
I don't care.
So, I just was told to bring it to the board and make sure the board was aware of this
Well, I
contract.
think you're
Mike,
gonna give
Mike.
like
So I did.
context to
Mike,
words. Like, I think
Mike.
if you're gonna bring it to the board, let people know what
Mike,
you're talking
someone
about.
knows we're putting a new door in the building.
Yeah,
Apparently.
Apparently.
right,
And
It's been discussed in the fall.
yeah.
But Scott's the one doing it,
Scott's
right?
putting it in there, but he's not, we're not
This
purchasing the
is all
door.
gold.
That's all this is coming from. Someone knows we're putting a new door in the building. So you think I can see?
I have to admit, when you looked at me.
And who in the hell would vote no for
the
updating
sale
the building?
committee is purchasing the
I did
building.
last week.
Huh?
The sale committee is purchasing the building.
Well, evidently we're not allowed is what I'm getting at. You're not allowed.
You can bring it to the board and the board can vote that you can do it.
So let, I make a motion, you buy that door.
I second it.
Well, I think what everybody needs, to, including myself, because I have no freaking idea what you're talking about. You need to be like open so everybody here understands what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like you're just. I'm
I'm
maybe
just
reading
reading
like
the
half-assed
I'm
giving
just reading the
information.
contract, which a lot of the board members
But you're
probably
like,
didn't.
but you're
didn't
glaring
know.
at them like you're like you did
I wasn't
something
looking
else.
at them, I was just reading the contract. and
That's
there's-
what
I mean, I'm just
Two
saying,
board
we're
members
not
what I
here,
did.
I have no clue what you're
I
talking
know
about.
two board
And
members
people
that
are
didn't
watching
know
it and
this
be like,
contract.
what's happening? 'Cause Nobody
brought all
knows.
this up? Who brought all this up?
Okay.
I'm not talking about, they don't know it exists.
Steve, why
You got a motion,
why
you
did
want
you
to
read
say
that? Why did you bring
Did you get a
this up?
second?
That's what we're saying.
Because I was
Why?
asked to bring it up, because
That's what
we
I'm
give it to
saying.
the board members to make sure everybody knew it existed, okay? So that's why.
back up.
It's done and over with.
It's done and over with.
Stop it, it's okay.
Back up to your sale committee report.
Right.
The sale committee would like to pay for the door on the front of the junior fair board office. You guys have approved it. You're telling us that you would like a motion to put a door.
Yes.
I made a motion already.
I'd like to accept that.
Ryan made the motion, Kenny seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say
Ooh.
motion carried.
Well, wait a minute, who gets the keys to this? Because that's the
Nobody.
other thing that I'm hearing.
No
That
law.
they're not gonna give the keys to any fair board member, not fair board member, but whoever needs to be in that building. Like Scott or whoever else needs to be in it. That's what I've been hearing. So I don't know.
I haven't heard that at all.
I got a call.
And I assume the kids are gonna go to the same people that already have them.
Will there be a spare key in the office? I'm assuming.
There's one now.
So it will be replaced with the new
Should
one?
be.
Should be, yeah.
There'll be a key here.
Okay. Okay.
Keep going.
Can I move on?
Yes, please.
Oh my God.
The next one is
I knew I should have stayed
the
home.
guy that's going to certify the scales, like Andy Water, he's going to be on vacation till the Friday before the fair. So them scales need set, and he's asked the board if they would go in, put the scale head on, which I talked to Ryan, I talked to Richie, make sure they don't say errors. If they say errors, he can't do nothing to them.
We do it every year.
Yeah, I know. He said, since it's going to be Friday, he goes, I didn't want you guys to have a deck ruler down here on Saturday and pay extra money. That's what he said, yeah. As long as they don't say errors, he goes, I can do something.
We'll do that next week for sure.
Yeah.
They came in.
Yeah, your new ones are in the office.
Get them a box.
The next one was the Ebenezer Church. This is not going to happen this year. I talked to Richie, and Richie went over and talked to him. But he wanted me to bring it to the board that they want to extend the front lean-to out the full length of their building. And then on the back side, they want to come out 2 foot because they have a door that flops down on the back to let air out. And he said the rain wants to blow in. And he said the same thing on the eatery. And I told him I would bring it up. Yeah, and I said, we never had any problem before. Okay. My last, well, it ain't last one, I still got 3 more. Just a cooler for the new building. Okay. My last two people that's rented the new building, okay, which I didn't know we're letting them do this, but we're letting them use the coolers in what I used to call the Lions Club or the KD barbecue. Because both people said, well, yeah, we got to use the coolers there. Well, it's a selling thing. I mean, to get, because the lady
You mean
came.
the Pepsi ones that are in the, nobody's talking
No, he's talking about
No, in the new building.
the little block.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, whatever's in there, because when I come down that day and they were all using them over there, and I didn't say nothing to them. Scott said, well, yeah, the last 2 weddings.
They've done it for years.
Well, can I, propose that when people are ready? Can I say, yeah, you can use that cooler over there? Because the people just gave me a $3,200 check Friday for that building. One that asked about coolers, they go, can you find out if you have access to a cooler? And they're not booking that until in October, and they paid it in full.
We can move the coolers in the new building.
So I'm just saying, it's a
Yeah, we should. We should move
We
in there.
should. I mean,
we should
that's-
probably put a budget up for some used ones, Joe. I mean, you could find, on Facebook.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be bad to get,
It helps.
some,
Yeah.
a used one to be in there too,
Yeah. I mean, it'd
So
be-
we probably put a budget together in case one comes up on Marketplace too,
But right now, I can let them, I can tell them to use
Well,
that.
well, you can't now because
Well, and
they're
after the
moving in.
fair.
Yeah,
After the
they're
fair.
gonna clean it up now, yeah.
Well,
after the
nothing's
fair.
booked really now until after
That's
the
fine.
fair.
Yeah, after the fair, they can use it.
Yeah. So, the ATM, I'm gonna need roughly $30,900 to fill the ATM. And I think we have what? Was 11,000 in the account or something, 91 in the machine. No, there's 91 in the machine.
9,100 is how much you have it in.
Yeah. So, okay, but I just want to let you know that what I need is 30,900. That way I can fill them up. Okay. So, my last thing was I did contact Christie Sanitation, and they did send in a contract. Porta Clean, I contacted them, but they only want to do half of it.
Right.
And I said, we were trying to get with Christie to see if but Christie's estimate, and I'm not sure why she put tax on here, but it's $96.28 without the tax, and that includes, and I don't know that we will pump Fairgate campers, but she's got everything on here. I printed one out at home.
They pay their own.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. But they put that on here. 6 standard Porta-John units for the Perry County Fair, 5 EPA compliant. The cost to clean the Porta-Johns, the 2 stations. I'm making a motion to accept this because we never got another one. Okay.
We have to. I'll second. They do a good job.
Yes.
They do. At Fast Track, they do.
Yeah, they do good. They do good.
And I'll make sure that, with the tax on, I'm not sure why. I know
Yeah, just check. So we got a motion by Dean and a second by Ryan to accept the bid for the porta pots and the bathroom cleaning of the fair. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carries.
Thank God.
Dean's done.
That's done. You're right.
No.
Yeah, I sent out a list for the gate committee. I just really need to know what my responsibilities are. And for the past few years, we've done 3 deposits each day, which I have to know, Brad has to know because he has to take me to the bank. So is that the same, are we doing the same thing?
I got Pam and Butch Skillman helping me in that. I think they were talking about making one at a time.
Brad, you didn't like that, right? Because that means there's too much cash. in the
Correct, I'd
office.
like to do at least
We like
2 to 3
at
a
least 2 to
day.
3.
Can we do a couple?
No, 2 a day is fine. The better off we have that money in the bank, the safer we are.
Okay.
Okay, so 2
Yep.
a day, that's fine. Okay, so we need to scale in.
How many things on that list did you do last year?
Me?
Yeah,
I
I counted 5.
did I took the deposits to the bank. Square receipts. The year before that, Ron did it, but last year I did it, so I need to do who's doing square receipts.
I don't know what you're
So
talking
credit
about.
credit cards.
What I'm getting at is, how many?
Are we having credit card machines at the gates?
Yeah.
We didn't beforehand. I've never done that.
Yeah,
so-
we have for the past 2 years.
It should just be an online thing that's pretty simple, right?
Right, but so it has to go into your count sheets. Are you doing who's doing the count sheets?
I think that Pam and Butch were gonna do count sheets. I don't know.
Okay, so then who's
Talking.
calculating what percentage is going to the right company?
Right?
Who's doing that?
They're
Did you
gonna
do,
have
what
to
did you
take
do
that.
last year? You did
I would
5?
suggest to have a budget meeting with
Yes.
everybody involved beforehand.
Right.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That's the only way it's gonna get.
Because some of the tickets aren't included, so you gotta know what's in, what's out.
Right. Like the
And the ride, I will
memberships.
tell you, for the past 2 years, the ride guy has been an absolute, I'm sorry, this offense ride company, asshole about those tickets. Like, if those numbers aren't spot on, they're going to chew your ass. And they get
Yeah,
and
let's
they
have a
want you
meeting
to up
with them
it.
and see what everybody wants, what everybody's job.
So I'm just warning you, that guy is not fun to work with.
No, he's
Like, I've heard him chew Ron's ass, I watched him chew Kenny's ass, he chewed Casey Sports' ass last year, like, he's not a fun person to work with. So
Why
be
do we
prepared
pick
for
him then
that.
if he's not fun to work with?
So,
Because he's the only one doing
He
it.
just-
Let's not go into more.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure you'll witness it, like, you.
Okay, so
but
we
that's
need to know a
basically-
little bit of a way to go then.
Yeah, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to know what I was responsible for, so that way I could prepare to do things with Brad and whatever, but, yeah.
So what I'm getting at, there's 5 things on there you did last year. So if there's 5 things you did, at least 10 of us that he has to worry about.
Right.
That's what he needs to know, the 10 things that he has to worry about. Right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, he didn't know about the credit cards.
No, we got
That's the big thing. That's being included in your count sheet. Well, the count sheets is the biggest issue, because that's what we're being currently flagged on 22, 23 audit, is the auditors are mad that the count sheets aren't matching the revenue. So I need to know who's doing those count sheets.
Don't have any plans for anything. I don't know how that's working out just yet.
He needs a list of what
Maybe
he
you.
needs to worry about.
So did you do that last year?
So, no, last year they did it themselves. Well, no, that's not true. They did the cash and I did credit cards, because they didn't have access to the credit card and stuff.
So we can do the cash and have it counted, that's fine.
Yeah, and then you have to tell
So you're gonna
me-
take care of the credit card?
Yeah, so then you have to tell me, okay, well, we spent this much on credit cards, because I don't see your ticket, like the ticket, the little rip-off ride
Right,
tickets.
we'll have-
So then you have to tell me, so then I have to see if
So
it
we have to keep
matches.
track of every credit card sale
Right,
at the gate.
correct.
Most people would be smart enough.
It should be in the app.
It's not, I don't think,
But
it's
how
not
do
really
you
as hard
gotta
as
show
they
me
make
how
that.
they set it up, so that we know how to.
Yeah,
keep
like
track
the
of it.
Whelan's, I'm sure you have the Whelan's on your list.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did it last year. Like, they flew through it. So, like, they know what they're doing.
that's one gate, yeah.
Well, it's just at the main gate. Or where it's just one gate that has the credit cards. I think it was main gate last year, is that right?
Okay, well, that's
Yeah,
not gonna be
it's
so
main
hard
gate.
then.
Yeah, sorry, but it's just one gate.
There's a lot of things on that list that just automatically happen.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
Right.
but I just want to make sure I'm not
But can
personally forgetting.
they
anything.
do their membership passes on that
Yeah.
credit card machine too? So,
So that's what you have to
That's
say.
not gonna count.
We did 3 memberships, this credit card, or this amount. Or
so
we
we're
did-
gonna need a sheet made up to mark that down,
Yeah, I think the Whelan's literally used a piece of notebook paper.
okay?
Like, it wasn't a big deal.
That's just that lady's phone number, Larry.
So we'll have to have a meeting, get through that.
That's actually right.
Just tell me when and where is
Okay.
fine with me just to figure it out.
But yeah, like I said, I mean, I just want to make sure I'm personally not forgetting something that you want me to be responsible for. But that's it. That's all I have.
Oh, and can you send me a copy of the contract for prime time? So I can understand
I do
that.
not have that.
Oh, I need a copy of the contract. as well.
I do not have the prime time
Does
contract.
anybody have one of those?
I need it for Kids Day because Kenny said it's probably in the contract, the Kids Day stuff, so I kind of need to see the contract.
Oh, that's another question.
What is that gonna
That's why I was
cost?
going,
Yeah, what's the price of kids?
Well, last year was like we did. Oh, I don't know.
That's a,
that
that
one I
was
was
a
talking
3-year.
about.
It wouldn't be another one this year, it was a 3-year contract.
Yeah, it's last year's contract.
It's the same as last
You
year.
don't have.
I don't have it.
She needs a copy of it.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't know if it's in there, I don't know.
But while we're talking about
Ron did that.
contracts, Dean,
Yeah.
quick question.
Can I see?
Are those stored in the
So
office?
if it ain't in there, we'll get hold of them and see if they'll do it.
I
Copies of
give
the
them to them, but
contracts?
I have copies, so I'll make sure that you have them for, like.
Yeah, 'cause, like-
I give them all the copies, like the track boss.
Yeah, because remember you and I
Yeah.
last year were running
Yeah.
around trying to
And
find.
I have copies of them, so
Okay, I
I'll
just
make
want.
sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
That,
No, well, we had some budget stuff, but we might as well wait till we have some income coming in. We've only got about 4 adjustments that need to be made right now, and they're not really major, so, I mean, we're pretty close, but like I said, we have 90% of our income's not gonna come in until the fair, so we might as well just wait till then to do it, so nothing major, really. Unless you wanna know what they are.
No, I just had a question.
Yeah.
Was there a budget for the pavilion entertainment?
The entertainment.
Is it under, I didn't see it in
I
the,
think it's just like full entertainment.
It's
I
the
don't think
whole-
it's like.
yeah.
Car spend $6 grand somewhere.
because that was kind of part, I missed that part. We're doing like a, Jess Roxton had mentioned the brochure thing for the daily event, and that's what we're doing for that, so I just wanted to make sure it's okay to
Yeah.
dip in.
Yeah.
Brian,
Yeah, the round pen down at the horse ring is in need of repair, and I got some numbers very together. I think we can have it done for under $1,500. That's everything, new posts, new boards. I want to make a motion to move forward with that and get that done before the fair.
Are we just gonna take that out of the horse account then?
Yeah.
you gotta do it not to exceed that.
Not to exceed like $1,500.
Make it, not 15, make it 18.
Yeah.
Just down
Make it not to exceed 18.
Yeah.
Right. Not to exceed 1,800.
So a motion from Brian for the round tab, not to exceed 1,800, seconded by Joe. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carries. Jason?
No.
Hey, no, I got, still have one. Sure. Go ahead. All right.
I got something, if that's okay with you. I think the meetings are posted on the front. We're supposed to have another one next Monday, but I don't see the sense in next Monday. I think that was figured on the other fair date that they thought we were going to have. So do we want to have a meeting on the 13th, or do we want to,
I just got to give you a list of supplies.
or do we want to float
We don't have
a
meeting.
week and see if we think we need a meeting?
Dean said we don't need it.
Yeah, you're right, it did say,
So you want to make a motion and Dean not to have a meeting before the fair?
well, you guys want to have it, you make a motion to have that, you do whatever you want.
I just don't like to have
I'm just asking.
Speak up.
I'm gonna be down here working anyway, so if you have one, it's fine, you know.
Yeah.
We got to do rabbits or chickens.
Oh, no, we need a motion. We're either doing it or
Leave it
not.
or, make a motion not to.
Motion by Jason not to have another meeting before the fair. Is there a second? Second by Kenny. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carries. No meeting before the fair. You want to post that? Is that
Well, I'll be down here
I'll
the week
change
before.
it on the website. I'll be down here for that.
We'll all be here the week before.
I have something on.
We will.
Sorry,
Sorry.
so they were talking about earlier, and then we kind of got sidetracked where the dog thing, the youth thing, so that's this fall, a chance to make like, what did we charge them this time, and they have
I
to
know,
give
what's the
it.
check with them, we'll find out.
Well, it was like $5,000 or something you said, right?
I don't.
No, that was with the camper.
I think it's like 7,000 something, when you add the two together.
Well,
So still, you generated $7,000
we just gotta see
in a
it,
weekend?
because we know what they paid down payment, we know whatever
Did
that
they,
check is.
I mean, they were good to the grounds, right? Yeah.
Well, there's one that's, so nobody thought about
Dog
poop.
You gonna
A
like.
lot of those guys were
There's
taking
dog
that.
poop everywhere.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, they said they have a board meeting tomorrow. I would like to, if they can make a weekend work with our schedule down here and we can.
Well, it's not a weekend, that's a whole weekend. They were here a whole week.
Still, it's gonna sit vacated. If you can make $7,000 for a vacated lot.
Yes, but that's not what they
No,
paid.
that's not what.
I thought they just.
No, we need to see what they paid in check and if we
The
know what they paid.
camper rental was over and above. It was not ever figured in the price.
I mean, they're not gonna do camper rentals with this one.
Well,
Yeah. Well, if you got the shower house and the Coliseum, then however many people camp, it's
I would
$40
still put a
a day.
minimum on it and then go above that with more camp. I mean, just so they can take something to their board and say, New Lexington or Perry County's interested.
Well, it's simple enough to do the Coliseum and the shower house, and then $40 a day per
My motion would be to rent it out the same agreement we had with the last one, and then charge again, just like the campers. If we're gonna generate funds for an empty week, why not?
I don't think you want to do that.
I want to discuss it.
The initial price was $2,000. It was not.
Yeah,
Well,
for the
they-
whole thing.
I'm saying set a number so they can
That's
approach
what
your
we're
board.
Yeah, but you just said you wanted to do what we already did. I'm saying
I'm
we
trying to
don't
get
need
people
do
to talk.
that.
I'm saying, I don't want to miss an opportunity to present money to a board that we could get.
Yeah.
Nobody's denying that. I'm just saying you said to charge what we charge. We don't, I'm saying we need to charge more.
We say $5,000 minimum or something, is that what we charge?
I'll get it in there.
But you can do 5 plus camping.
But the Hulk show uses all the
And I think we just need, it's not the end of the world if we don't do it.
And then I'll need the info.
Larry, you have something else, Larry?
If you have a good batch of
Larry's got something, guys.
A couple of things I forgot. One, I keep forgetting to talk to the camping committee about is camper numbers. There was a lot of camper numbers missing down through here. And if you don't know what you're doing, you gotta measure and everything to line your camper up. And who is handling armbands this year? I need at least 30 by the 17th for when we take in the scout sites. Because that's where they get their armband.
Have they been
That day.
So we have probably 5,000 armbands in a box in the office that were ordered previously that are just left over, and we're going to continue to use those until we run out. They're here in the office. It's from the Farm Bureau, yeah.
We'll have to make sure you get some.
Yeah, that's fine. Just ask me and I can get them to you
Yeah,
whenever.
just check with Ashley.
Okay,
Since
that's
you're
all I
talking
have.
about Farm Bureau, this might be for Joe. Did they get the contract? Farm Bureau
think-
asked me over the weekend that they have never got a contract to rent their building.
I talked to her today, she's gonna call you tomorrow.
I'm ready to adjourn.
Yeah.
Motion to adjourn.
No, wait,
I
no,
have
no,
one more thing, I forgot.
No.
She's
time out.
Too late, I called.
That's gonna be a new reel on Facebook, I'm sure, the YouTube channel.
Good.
You go ahead, should I go ahead?
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
One of
are
them.
we able to open up the, cabin?
That we did many years ago.
Yeah.
Can we open up the cabin this
Yeah.
year for the 250th? We're like having a couple of different fun things, or like candle making, brew making, soap to celebrate American.
cabin?
Yeah, like for a
We did
photo op.
one other year.
And can we use the white building as well for a
Yeah.
photo booth opportunity
Well,
for
there's
people?
somebody in them.
Oh,
You
there
have to have
is?
somebody.
Somebody manned it.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because the kids, I used to open the township building all the time. If I didn't get it closed early enough,
Yeah.
you go in there and catch some of the kids in there doing their thing in the corner.
What are they doing?
So, I have to explain that to you that you got.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Can you be
nag.
more specific, Larry? Can you be more specific?
But we can open up the cabin, yes?
That's how he got his black eyes.
Congress says this is it, and then we're.
This is it, I got one more thing, I want to that. So,
Where'd you find all these
we have
people doing
to, we're working on it,
Farm Bureau is also going wool thing.
wool carving. And then
And
we
the
got a
antiques like dairy.
forager coming in on Saturday, he's gonna be here all day. I would like to request some funds to redo the Homemaker's building and to
Yeah.
decorate a little bit for the things that we want to do. So I'm thinking maybe no more than $1,000.
Can we do that? Did we talk about, we never did do it, right?
Yeah.
It's been discussed before, but it was never.
I'll second that motion.
Instead of those ropes,
Yeah.
instead of those ropes that are there,
Thank you.
I made a
instead
motion.
of those ropes that are there in there now,
Yeah,
I'll put some railing
we're at the,
And
So we got a motion by
Antique building
Tondra
Okay.
for improvements on the buildings, not to exceed 1,000.
Second.
Second by Larry. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carries.
Motion to approve, motion to adjourn.
Okay, I just want to make sure that
Get it out.
it's still okay, that, I mean, I've been showing people the building, and just like Friday when I was down here, they wrote out the full check and did it. They can't come down when the office is open, you know, I've
Give it
still
to-
been coming
yeah,
over
keep
and
it, give it
showing
to
it,
Tina.
and I give it to Tina. And then one thing I forgot to bring up, the marquee, that's why I was so
Oh, we talked to that guy.
he came in, it's temporarily fixed. What it is on that one side, it's dark in the daytime, now it's bright. The eye in it, the little components, you can't get moisture in there. There's a fan sucking in and one blowing out the hot air. We got moisture in there on them contacts. They corroded, rusted, and broke too. So he had to bring his computer over and get in it. He went in through what you call the back door and you know, delete it so it's bright all the time now. He's trying to get the part. Right now, that part is awesome. He told me, no, he's going to try and fix it right away. Get the two little parts, solder them back in himself. But I mean, he's fixed that sign a lot. But he did tell us that me and Scott was out there and he said if we were to put up that new sign, just the same size, you're looking about $30,000. When we done it, it's 50. So, yeah.
Larry?
Motion to adjourn.
The motion to adjourn. By Larry.